Good morning, dear students. I will start revision from chapter 13. Name of the chapter 13 is the water. I have completed chapter 3 and chapter 13 also, and I will take revision from chapter 13, and name of the chapter 13 is the water. First topic in this from chapter water is the sources of water. Lesson 13, water revision. I will take revision from chapter 13. Name of the chapter 13 is water. And first topic in this is the sources of water. First topic is the sources of water. First topic in this is the sources of water. And we know that water is our basic need. Without water we can't do anything. We cannot live on the earth also. And it is used for cooking, drinking, bathing, washing, and for many other purposes. And plants and animals also need water to live. Without water they can also not survive. And we know that without water we cannot live on the earth, and earth is covered 70% of water. Now sources of water, from where we are getting the water. Rain is the main source of water. What is the main source of water? Rain is the main source of water, and it falls from the cloud. Water cycle is the process, and in the water cycle 3 processes are there. First one is the evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. So evaporation, what is the evaporation process? Heat of the sun changes some water from the rivers, from the lakes, from the oceans, from the sea, change it into the water vapor, and this process is called the evaporation. Water changes into water vapor, that process is called the evaporation. And when rain falls from the clouds, when it rains the water fills up rivers, lakes, streams, and ponds, and some water goes deep into the soil. This is called the underground water. Those water goes deep into the soil, under the soil, this water is called the underground water. And in this sources of water is completed. Now next topic is the water supply. Sources of water, we can say that river, lake, pond, rain, and seas, ocean, etc. Next topic is the water supply. Next topic in this, water supply. I am taking revision from chapter 13, so I am telling only summary. Now come to the water supply topic. Next topic is the water supply. We know that in big towns and cities water comes in most homes through the taps, and water from its sources with such as river or lake is cleaned and stored in big tanks. From tanks it is supplied to our homes through pipes and taps. It is supplied our homes through pipes and taps. And we can say that in small towns and villages people also draw underground water by digging wells and hand pumps. And farmers draw underground water through the tube wells. And in this next topic is the all water is not safe to drink. Next topic is the all water is not safe to drink. We can say that means water present in the river, lakes, seas, etc. They contain harmful substances. So we can say that all water present in the rivers, whether present in the lakes, present in the seas, all water is not useful, and it contain germs. It contain germs. It contain germs, and such water is called impure water. Such type of water is called the impure water. So this impure water is not good for the health. This impure water is not good for the health, and it can cause several diseases. If we will drink impure water, then it can cause several diseases, and water at the source become impure due to the following reason. Why water is impure? Due to some reasons water is impure. Water at the source becomes impure due to the following reasons. First reason is the people wash dirty clothes. People wash dirty clothes, and people take the animals for bath in the rivers, and drainage water is let into the sources. Drainage water is let into the sources, and throwing garbage in the sources, and so these are the reason. Due to this reason water is impure, and all water is not safe for drinking. All water is not safe for drinking. Next topic is the drink clean water. Drink clean water. Drink clean water. Tap water is safe for use. Tap water is safe for use. Still it is advisable to purify it. Then also it is purified. To purify we must boil or filter it. For the purifying we must boil or filter it. Boiling water kills the germs present in the water. Boiling water kills the germs present in the water, and we should keep the water in clean and covered vessels. Where we should keep the water? We should keep the water in clean and covered vessels. And some water purifiers can be fitted directly taps to get potable water. Potable water, that is the water fit for drinking. And if we will drink clean water, then we will not suffer from the different diseases. Now water is scarce. Next topic is the water is scarce. Next topic is the water is scarce. The earth is covered with more water than land. Most of the water is present in the oceans and seas. Most of the water is present in the oceans and seas. But we cannot use seawater because it is salty in taste. We cannot use the seawater because it is too salty in taste. The availability of fresh water is too scarce. Availability of fresh water is too scarce. All living things depend on fresh water. All living things depend on the fresh water, so we must save it. It's our duty, save water. Now next topic in this chapter is the save water. How we will save the water? Save water. Save water. Never leave the tap running. Never leave the tap running. Close the tap after use, and do not make the water dirty. And we learned in this chapter, water is our basic need. We use water for many purposes. and rain is the main source of water. River, lakes, ponds, wells and hand pumps are other sources of water. Water is, most homes come through taps. All water is not safe to drink, and we must drink clean water. We must drink clean water. Fresh water is too scarce. We must save it. So, chapter 13 revision completed, and tomorrow I will give revision from the exercises chapter 13. So all of you read this chapter and learn exercises already I have given, and I think all of you done in your copy.